Early in the morning,
What's going on, people? It's your boy Cam, Topical Juice, and I'm back with my first video for a few days now. Because there's been nothing going on. Nothing's going on. There's a few topical talks videos I've got in the pipeline that I want to get you lot thinking, to start picking your brains a little bit, you know what I'm saying, that I want to drop in the next couple of days. But in terms of things that will help me reach a wider audience, things that will help me grow, things that are trending, there's nothing going on, people. Nothing. But I came across this and I thought I would share my opinion. It's something I haven't really thought about too much. It's something I didn't really put much planning into, but I've got a strong opinion on this, really, so I might as well talk about it now. Without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Please help me grow the channel. Road to 25,000, a quarter century. Road to 25,000. Please like the video. Please subscribe. Please hit the bell to be notified, and let's get there, man. Let's get there as a community. It's not me, it's not I, it's we. So let's do this together, you see me? So now, as you can see from the title, I've forgotten the lady's name. A black actress, sorry, forgive me, Jodie Turner-Smith. So Jodie Turner-Smith is a black actress, basically. And she has caused a little bit of controversy because she has been casted to play Anne Boleyn. Now, if you know who Anne Boleyn is, she was one of Henry VIII's 6 wives. He had 6 wives, innit? Yeah. So damn history, you know. See, that's the thing about history. That's the type of history I don't give a shit about. King Charles and Henry VIII, who cares about that history? A black actress has been casted to play Anne Boleyn, who was Henry VIII's wife, or one of Henry VIII's wives. She is white. This video is not about race. This video isn't about black people playing white people playing black people. This is just about representation in general. Now I'm gonna cut straight to the chase. Why? Why is she playing Anne Boleyn? Why? Why did the casting directors think that it was suitable for her to play Anne Boleyn? Why, out of all the millions and millions and millions of real black stories we could talk about and actually spread awareness about, or whatever, are we casting a black woman to play Anne Boleyn? This doesn't make any sense to me. Now, this isn't like a passionate rant video, nothing like that. This is about representation. I'm not part of the right-wing collective who, like, for example, like when James Bond was, when there was rumors that James Bond was going to be black and Little Mermaid was going to be black, you know when that happens, the right wing people are going to go, oh, that's not right. Oh, James Bond is white. No, Little Mermaid she's white with red hair. Yeah, I'm not part of that collective because they're not idiots. James Bond is not a real character. He can be played by anyone you want. Little Mermaid is not a real character. They can be played by whoever you want. They can be played by Asian, black. Little Mermaid could be green with red hair. I don't care. She's not real. However, when it comes to historical accuracy and just accurate representation, why would you cast a black woman to play a white queen? It just doesn't make any sense. Now, this proves, yeah, I'm not one of these guys that's just soft and super liberal and super soft left wing and all pansy. I'll call out people when I think it doesn't make sense. Now, I'm all for representation and I'm all for black representation. I think that's amazing. We need more representation. That Sainsbury's advert, amazing. No problem. I've got no problem with Sainsbury's advert because you get black families in England, so no problem. That type of representation there is fine. Of course, that's going to piss off white racist people, but that's fine. Same way I wouldn't cry if there was an all-white advert. Same way I wouldn't cry if there's an all-Asian. I just don't care where certain demographics do care about that stuff. I don't, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But where I think liberalism and kind of left-wing it gets a bit dangerous, yeah, is things like this. Like, okay, so we're trying our hardest to be inclusive, which is great, but let's get the accurate representation. This is just forced. A black James Bond, all for it. Don't care, all for it. Anne Boleyn was white. So therefore, why is she being played by a black person? It just doesn't make any sense. There is millions and millions and millions of untold black stories. Black nurses, black scientists, black whatever you want that have created amazing things that have impacted the world and the country we live in and not get credit for. You could do 1,000,001 different representations of them. Why would you for the sake of representation, for the sake of inclusivity, it just doesn't make any sense. Now, don't get me wrong, I think this is stupid. I think if you're gonna do a historical film, make it accurate. You know, you don't need to do black inclusivity and all this, and when the person historically was white. However though, I'm not being funny, I've seen a lot of white people complain about this, saying that it just doesn't make any sense, X, Y, Z, and I agree with you. This whole video is agreeing with you, by the way, so I'm in agreement with you. But let's not pretend that white people haven't stolen the representation of other people many a time. There was a film that came out about Egyptian kings and queens not that long ago. Literally about Egyptian kings and queens, pyramids and all sorts. Where were the black people? All white cast, all of them. There ain't no white people out there in Egypt. So that was completely inaccurate and completely fake. It was about, what was that film even called? I can't remember. So this isn't about black this, white that. This is about accurate representation. If you're gonna do a film about Egyptians, this and this, you better make sure that cast is black. About white skin and wearing all the gold. What? That's not accurate. The same way, if you're gonna do Anne Boleyn, she was white. Keep her white. Obviously, where it gets stupid is where all the right-wing racist people start coming out and saying, oh, you know, James Bond, he's never been black, oh, all this. That's just racism, because you don't want someone who's been historically white, an agent who's cool, suave. You don't want them to be represented by someone that's not you. That's just ignorance, dumb, racism. You know, Little Mermaid, who cares? I'm sorry, like, I'm a big Disney fan. I don't give a fuck. It's a Little Mermaid, it's not real. Yeah, it's not real, doesn't matter. She could have been played by Asian, don't care. Don't care, you know what I'm saying? But Anne Boleyn was white, keep her white. We don't want, I say, black people don't want to represent Anne Boleyn. Who cares? We want to represent ourselves and be represented by ourselves. And it's just a bit weird. You know, so I understand why white people are probably a bit pissed off at this. I would be. I am actually, in fact. No one asked for this. No one asked for a black person to play a white queen. It just doesn't make any sense. Just keep it accurate. That's all I ask. Yeah, hopefully I can do another video today. But if not, I'll see you lot tomorrow. I'll do a topical talks video about schools and why I think schools are completely nullifying creativity and making schools are just making people robots, in my opinion. But yeah, either way, please like the video. I hope that made sense. What do you think? Like, what do you lot think? In the comment section, without turning this into a racial discussion, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to see in the comment section about, like, I don't want to see no ignorance in the comment section in it, or racism. This isn't about that. It's just about accurate representation by the accurate demographic. You feel me? Also, before I leave, this is a test. I want to see who watches my videos from start to finish, because so many people will comment stuff, and I've actually mentioned that thing they've commented in the video, and because they haven't bothered to listen, they haven't bothered to watch, they just comment and click off, and it embarrasses themselves as well. So I want you to comment, pineapples are purple dinosaurs. That's it. Whoever comments that, I know you're real. Peace.